Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Familiar feeling this for you, Jim?
Well, you know my record in derbies, Peter, but despite all that, it's an experience I savoured. Yes, there's an awful lot of pressure amidst an atmosphere that's as intense as it comes. You've got to deal with that pressure.
So we're up and running. This familiar tale ready to be retold. Benzema. Koke. Llorente. Oh, they could break here. Alvarez. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Cristiano Ronaldo! Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Molina attempts a clearance. Alvarez. Simeone. Now it's Baina. Alvarez takes a shot! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Can he finish? Oh, taken with style. Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly.
Well-timed, excellent interception. Kaka. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Benzema gets flagged offside. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. And he's picked out the run. That's ruffled that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And here's Baina. Di Maria. Chance for a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Nicely by the defence. That'll be a throw-in. And it's Kaka. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. There are a few waiting for it. Nice interception, well timed. Baina had a hand in that goal, which gave his side the lead in their last match. That has been cut short. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And here's Llorente. Calmly anticipates. Now it's Kaka. That looks a good ball through. Now can he find a finish? Benzema has a goal! And yes, it's there! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Now, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Carvajal does really well to win the ball there. It's made its way to him. Benzema.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Molina shifted upfield. Alvarez concedes a free kick for that. Now it's Benzema. Di Maria. Simeone. Can he spark a counter here? Koke aim forwards. Great defending, strong and determined. Done delicately. That's the keeper's ball. Ronaldo is onto this. Picks it up out wide. Molina gets over and intercepts. No way through, so back it comes. There's the shot! Has another go! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Oh, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. The midway point of the game.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Instant pack, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Very little. It's Arsenal! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Oh, what a try! Good try. Outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Okay. And it's played forward. Griezmann, oh, good spread. He's found a way through. Mesut Ozil. The ball is loose and the could be danger here. Ozil! No mistake! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now.
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
So the lead now is 2.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Now it's Simeone. He is through here. Simeone couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with.
And the finish! It's off target and by quite a way.
Ah, that's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
Over to the left. And it's Llorente. Great work on the overlap. This is quite a run, and he's not done yet. Moran wins the duel this time. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Oh, it's come loose. Mesut Ozil. Benzema is being harried and hassled.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Jimenez makes the interception. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Ah, now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Oblak sends that a long way. Back into the middle. Can he latch on to this? And he's onside. There's the header! Decent enough try.
Marcos Llorente certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Pressing. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Well, played right into his path. There will be a throw-in. Ronaldo, that's his creative best. He's set up 2 goals, and he's picked out the run. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed having made the run and not get picked out.
Great defending, strong and determined. Whiffled forwards and with intent.
Jimenez, yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
That's really well manoeuvred. Benzema. Griezmann. Muscular approach does pay off here. And it's Di Maria. Carvajal. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Di Maria. Carvajal. Dina. Chance here to counter. And he's managed to get free. Shoots! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
And it's Benzema. Proves too strong. Llorente. Griezmann. Xabi Alonso producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Kaká. Galan gets it clear. Tries to get it clear, and it's Kaká, and here's it's Benzema, and that's caused a worry or two.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
The normal. So that's it. It is all over. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. The end of the game. Reflections. Hello and welcome one and all. Great to have you on board for our continued coverage of these group stages, and it is safe to say that we're now entering the race for the finish line. It becomes about guaranteeing a place in the knockout stage, and indeed for some at the top end of the group, finding out who will finish in pole position and who their potential opponents may be. We do sense inevitably a much greater sense of urgency from those both on the pitch and in the stands, because the margins are becoming tight. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's 4-3-3.
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check, it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
So we're up and running. That's really well manoeuvred. Great defending, strong and determined.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Di Maria! Worth a try. But not this time.
Cristiano Ronaldo really had a decent crack at that. It was a full-blooded effort.
Proves too strong. Benzema. Now it's Benzema. The referee has given a corner. Forwards. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
And claimed it back swiftly. That's a cute ball. He's through here. Takes a shot! It's a loose ball. Turns and goes back. Well, the first 15 minutes or so, always a time for teams to be on high alert, even more so if you are shown to be vulnerable at this point. And here's Benzema, Di Maria. Kaká, lobbed in behind. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Kaká. Now it's Di Maria. He has found the way through. Sergio Ramos does really well to win the ball there. And it's Di Maria. That looks a cracking ball. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! He's delivered all right!
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. It's a throw-in. Benzema. That is good strength. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, that's well done, really robust. And here's Di Maria. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Moved on forwards. Carvalho wins the duel this time. Oh, that is... Can he finish? And yes, it's there! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And it's Kaka. And it's played forward. Ball's played through. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And he thumps it clear. Cuts out the pass. Aim forwards. And that's been won straight back. Moved on forwards. Kaka. And here's Di Maria.
Di Maria really needed...
And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. And it's Benzema. Kaka! And he has kept it out somehow.
Kaka clearly...
There is the half-time whistle. Reflections on the first half?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
A half of massive entertainment and excitement. A two-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second. That's surely a foul. Free kick.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Shooting chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Benzema really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
That's really well manoeuvred. And they win it back again. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. And that's a simple one for the keeper. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. He is through here. Ozil has set up one goal so far. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Marcelo. Kaká. And another try! Now it's Hauga. Could be danger here. And he's away. Tries a deft little ball. Good ball, good take. Gets it away. Casemiro. cuts out the supply. It's really well cleared. Nicely intercepted.
Yeah, I think the word from the touchline, Peter, is that defence needs to focus on runners and balls over the top.
Yeah, it's a clear change in approach, isn't it?
Yeah, and if they drop off, there has to be a strong level of industry from other departments in front.
Well, that is asking for trouble. Benzema looking understandably energised after his goal. And it's Benzema. Hauga. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Christian, real chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Aim forwards. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And here's Benzema. Long ball by the goalkeeper. It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Ozil. Wins the duel this time. That's an untidy challenge, free kick given.
Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he must feel he can generate the power. Big ask.
Just off target.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Moved on forwards. He's found a way through. Oh, perfectly measured that. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Brilliantly cut out. There's the header! Decent enough try.
Yeah, he may have snatched it down a bit, even though it was quite close.
And it's played forward. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Oh, smashing header! Harmlessly behind. Well-timed, excellent interception. And that will be the final act. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, this was a result that reflected the difference in team.
footballx.net.
Well, welcome one and all on an evening which is far from ideal in terms of weather conditions. Right now it's okay, cloudy but nothing worse. However, the fear is that rain is on its way, and this match, critical as it is, could soon be pretty damp, soggy or even worse. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, a quick look at the opposition, and results really have not been good for them at all just recently. They haven't won at all in the last three.
Testing times lie ahead, Peter. The problem is that it's hard to draw on any positive at the moment, even though they'll claim that they're not quite getting the breaks just now. Lady Luck has seemingly turned her back on them and shunned their calls for help. If they have more to them than we've been seeing, then it has to emerge here. They understand the consequences. That does not happen.
So we're up and running. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, this guy Morata is an interesting player, Peter, who has the look of a target man, but his game is all about making runs in behind opposition defences. And I like the fact that he can be creative too. You know, using that space to drop into and linking up with anybody breaking forward. And I think it's something we're going to see shortly.
Yeah, I'm inclined to... And can he finish it? He's been off try.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Pepelu. Over to the left. Pepelu. Aim forwards, calmly anticipates. Merthel has been linked with so many clubs, hasn't he? Would you say, Jim, there's any truth in the rumours?
I think so. He's a man very much in demand, and not just from any interested party. The big boys will be dipping into their very large pockets to try and prize this fellow away.
He has found a way through. Gaia. That's very neat. Plenty waiting in the middle. Well, that is a good challenge from him. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Tarega, gently done. That's really well manoeuvred. Mesut Ozil. Bale, Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, superb reflexes from the keeper. That's going to go a long way. Here's Almeida. Lopez tries a shot!
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
That's put paid to a promising move. That's a good foot in there. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. It's Bale! And here's Cristiano Ronaldo, and he'll shoot here! 0-0 still. No lack of chances, though.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Great defending, strong and determined. Muscular approach does pay off here. Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, they could be caught out here. Diego Lopez. Bale. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Looks like he's been given offside again here. Yes, he has. Now it's Bale. Out to the left it goes. Bale! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. That has been knocked clear. Lopez with the clearance. Bale. And the finish! Goal!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams, and it had to be him.
Dimitrievski, some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Correa shifted upfield. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And we are already promptly back underway. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Bale does really well to win the ball there. Shoots! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Nicely intercepted. Lopez. It's run loose here. And there's green grass ahead of him. And that pass just didn't quite work. Diego Lopez. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Kaká. Now who's going to be first to this? Morata! Morata shoots! Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And he is going into that little black dot. Keeper's got good distance on that. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that's a good ball. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Looking to widen the gap even further here. He's shaping up to have a crack from here. Bale! Good strong hand by the keeper. That's a fine save.
Absolutely terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
And it's Kaka.
Yeah, just noticing now about...
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Goal! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Dimitrievski, and he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
It's the last line of defence and you don't get it right when you're paying a visit to your net.
So that's two now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Cristiano Ronaldo. He's going to be disappointed with that. Thierry Correa. Danjuma. Oh, good spread. Now it's Danjuma. He's found a way through. Moved on forwards. Kaka. Do have a chance to counter here. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Morata. No, again there's no way through. And here's Kaka. And here's Morata. He's having a shot! And the ball is out of play. Pepe. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Charging forward, the ball at his feet. Kaka, this is promising. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Morata is flagged offside. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
And it's Kaka. Oh, he's found support out wide. Cristiano Ronaldo. It's a goal kick. There's going to be another change here. And it's played forward. Jose Gaya forwards and with intent. And claimed it back swiftly. Cristiano Ronaldo. He can run onto that. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
You can hear the annoyance in the crowd. The frustration is growing.
A couple of changes then in quick succession. Pepe. And it's Gaya. Chomer. Gaya. Ramazani providing He's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And here's Bale. Now it's Morata. Pepe. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, this was a result that reflected the difference in team strength.
She goes out at the end of the week, full makeup in the mirror, so excited to finally meet the man who will see her. She checks in, but she doesn't hear back, and she's already parking, patiently waiting to see if he'll pull up behind her. Oh, think twice, 'cause it's another day for you and me in paradise. Oh, think twice, 'cause it's another day for you, you and me in paradise.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. The pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard-working jobs, but if they can gain a one-on-one advantage, they can dictate.
So it's down to business here. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Alexis Sanchez. He's at his best when he's taking on his man, using his quick feet and close control to turn opposition defences. His skill...
He's had a shot! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Higuain clearly feels he did everything right there. He really wasn't that far away.
Carvajal wins the duel this time. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Rafael Varane. Alexis Sanchez. And it's played forward. The referee's awarded a free kick. Ronaldo goes on a charge down the left. Now it's Higuain. He is through here. He's found, and the shot! It's there!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Isco. Takes a shot! Really well taken goal. And they're at it again in double quick time.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Moved on forwards. Carvajal does really well to win the ball there. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Isco finds himself back in the starting side for the first time in a while. Higuain, and it's Isco. Now it's Januzaj. That is a brilliant interception. Keeper's got good distance on that. And he thumps it clear. Nicely intercepted. He's in plenty of space here. And that is out of play. Isco forwards and with intent. And he cuts out the supply. Gets good distance on it. That has been cut short. He's found the way through. He's shifting through the gears here. Great chance! Ball comes in, punched away. The ball is loose and the chase is on. That is a great kick out. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Fabio Cardozo. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. There are a few waiting for it. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. This physical challenge. Sanchez is fouled. Looks as though there's been a call to arms here for those 6-foot plenties to head towards the penalty area.
Yeah, they've got plenty targets awaiting, so they'll be looking to get on the end of anything that gets played into the box.
Fabio Cardozo. Januzaj. Sam. That's really well manoeuvred. Januzaj. There's the end of the first half. We'll back on the first 45 minutes.
But Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for the third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and 2 between them at half-time. And we are back underway. Varane cuts out the pass. Now it's Higuain. Sal. Done delicately. Now it's Januzaj. He's got away. And here, can he finish? Can he stop it? Oh, that is asking for trouble. Januzaj elects to cross. Isco shifted upfield. Over to the left. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Danger averted for now. Aim forwards. And he has been fouled there.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
And he can't get it over the wall. And the ball's come loose here. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now.
Sal. And that could set him on his way. And it's Bale. Now it's Higuain. James Rodriguez. Higuain! Relentless! Just relentless! And the lead is extended still further. That was easy. Almost too easy.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Bale. Higuain. Bale. And he's there to get it away. And the ball is out of play. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Well-timed, excellent interception. Jordan was in the 11 for the last game. He has found a way through. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, super find. Deftly away. And claimed it back swiftly. And it's been played through. Offside that time. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. The message is clear, none shall pass. Ball is over the line.
Really don't seem to be so eager about their pressing just now.
Well, certainly compared to what we saw from them earlier in the game.
Well, I suspect it's a case of searching for a more defensive balance now, Peter.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Joan Jordan, gently done. And he's onside! It's really well cleared. That's surely a foul. Free kick. Bale. James Rodriguez. Isco, who's set up one goal so far.
Higuain really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Isco. Bale. It's Bale! Oh, it's come loose.
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
And it's James Rodriguez. And here's Higuain. Codimos claims it, and the danger. And that is that. So a real showpiece win. This lot were simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, this was a result that reflected the difference in team strengths. I mean, you felt that all they had to do was release their power and they were going to steamroll their opposition, which pretty much happened.
That's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me.